Okay, they're giving you the graph of a function and they're asking you to find f of 2. Now remember, when they say f of 2, that's like saying f of x. So we are looking for the point that has an x coordinate of 2. Now your x-axis is the horizontal one. And you can even see, here's my x-axis right there. But we are looking for a point on the graph that has an x-coordinate of 2. And looking at the x-axis, here is the 2. And if I go straight down, I find this point right here. And they've even labeled it. I don't know if I'll be that nice on the test, but you can see there's an x-coordinate of 2. That is the point with an x-coordinate of 2. So f of 2 is going to equal, oops, come on, the y-coordinate. It's -2. You're looking for the y-coordinate, which is -2. So my answer of what does f of 2 equal? It equals the -2. F of x is actually, f of x is the same thing as y. It's just called functional notation. So instead of using y, they like to use f of x and make it all look, you know, fancy and stuff and try to make it look more complicated than it really is. But it's just notation. It's just fancy notation. But it's the same thing as y, the y coordinate. And that's it. So I have to locate the point, which is right here, that has an x coordinate of 2, because that's the x value they gave me, 2. And then just look at its y coordinate. And like I said, this picture labeled the point for you. I don't necessarily know if I'll do that for you on the test. I might make you just read the graph instead. So it's not hard. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Number 11 is another quickie. It says determine whether the graph is a function. To do this one, we are going to use this thing called the vertical line test. If you can draw a vertical line through the graph anywhere and find more than one point on the graph going through that vertical line, it is not a function. That is because they didn't label the x-axis, but let's say they had, you know, a label right here. Maybe you were at the number 4 on the x-axis. And then here was, I don't know, -1, and then this was, I don't know, -5 or something. You're looking at 2 points with the same x-coordinate. The first point, let me use a different color. This one here is at, the blue point is, x is, come on April, get it together, -4, comma, -1. And then the other one, how about purple? Purple. That point is at -4, -5. And if you look at it, you have 2 x coordinates mapped to 2 different y's. That would be making that chart where you put the x's over here. Well, there's only one x, -4. And then over here are your y's, or your range. And then, you know, you draw the arrow like this. That can't go to 2 different y coordinates. So this is not a function. That's what the vertical line test does for you, because when you draw a vertical line, it doesn't matter where you're at. Every single point on the vertical line has the exact same x coordinate. It's wherever it's going through the x-axis. But every single one of the y's is different. See that? So that is not a function at all.